let's talk about how to get started on a healthier lifestyle without getting into the New Year's diet mindset. And I know you asked her some additional questions, and I think what she was referring to is how to resist the urge to change everything all at once overnight, which is so I've done there. I've been there. I've done that many times where I'm going to like wake up on January 1st and be a whole new person.
Yeah, totally.
What are your thoughts?
Well, the first thing that came for me when I read this was this kind of groundbreaking piece of knowledge that I think every person needs to know is that you can have an urge to do something and not do it.
Stop it.
And so it's actually she's already halfway there. She's noticing the urge. A lot of people don't pause to notice the urge. They just have the urge and they follow through it. Notice the urge.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
You're still there.
Okay, great. I'm sorry.
Did you glitch?
I just got a button that says click to start. I'm sorry. I don't please carry on.
Okay. Notice the urge and don't follow through with it, right? I have urges all the time to do things that aren't aligned with my values, with the person I want to become. And so I have urges to scream and yell at my kids every day, all day during Christmas holidays. Trust me. But it's just not saying I never yell, but it's just not aligned with the mom I want to be screaming and yelling all day long. I have urges to flip and kick my dog when she's running past me and almost tripping me with a stick and scraping my calf on her way by.
I now await for the PETA letters in our inbox. Thank you for that.
But I don't kick my dog because I love my dog. But I yell at her. I do yell at her. And so it's understanding that we have urges all the time and we don't follow through on all of them. And actually, to be honest, you'll know when you're doing something that isn't aligned with your values, that isn't aligned with the person you want to be, because when you follow through with that urge, you feel ashamed, you feel guilty, right? I would feel deeply ashamed if I kicked my dog. And so I don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So this is just an urge. I would say it's just an urge. And it's probably coming from a place of fear, scarcity, maybe even motivation. Maybe it even feels positive. But when you take a beat and take a step back and think about, like, who do you really want to be? What is the path forward for you that's most likely to lead to success? Take that path instead.
Yeah. I would also add, if this is applicable, to reflect on how this has worked, how this approach has worked out for you in the past. Because, like I said at the beginning, I have done this, and I think if I were to look back on how successful and how helpful it was to change all the things at once, or to go super restrictive, or to come out of the gates guns blazing, like super hot, I fail pretty quickly. I fall flat on my face within a few days, maybe a week, by sure a month. And most people do, right? So again, noticing the urge, and it could just, as you said, be reflective of how excited and motivated you are. Right. Which could be a really good thing. And so when to relate it to my kids, when I see my kids exhibiting a similar like excitement or desire at that intensity, I might say something like, I know you are so excited to get this thing. You really, really want this, but we have to do X, Y, Z. We have to wait X, for this or for that or this many days. Like, let's, this is a practice in being patient, right?
Yeah.
Assuming that you can't actually commit to all the changes that you want to make realistically and sustain them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So notice the urge, let it pass, reflect on how helpful or unhelpful that approach has been for you in the past, and embrace balance and moderation regardless of all this internal stuff.
What I will say is, don't do nothing. Use that motivation. That motivation's powerful. Definitely harness it towards change, but know that motivation will pass. You won't always feel super motivated to be implementing new behaviors. You won't. Real life is going to come back, hit you in the face, and really the way forward is what we teach all of our members: to embody all or something.
Yeah.